guess I can start now. The fear of being seen. Taking action right now hurts. Like my solar plexus or my heart. I feel it's not like they clench, but it's like almost like an energetic, clench I get myself. God, this feels disgusting. I have hid who I truly am, or I have tried to hide who I truly am, what I truly feel, since I was tiny. I am processing that right now. I have never thought about that like that. Tiny, I'm telling you. I think I felt disgusting. As a kid, I think I felt like I did something really wrong. Like what happened was my fault. Because she made it feel like it was my fault. Like I deserved to be punished. Later on, I learned that I was dirty, that my body was dirty, that my mind was a dirty place, that my heart could not be trusted, that I was a sinner by nature. There's so much shame and so much guilt. How could I trust? How could I trust? Honestly. And then, who could I trust? That's another topic right there. I felt like I couldn't trust my mother. So young. Primary school young, and I thought I was some sort of charity case for my parents. Like they wish they didn't have me. And I thought that was normal for me to feel that way. I guess I knew they loved me, but like deep within me, I thought it was because they had to. Because they would go to jail if they didn't or something. Nowadays it's so hard to be seen. I'm living somewhere, and of course I'm living somewhere, but I mean I'm not living with my parents. I'm not living in my home country. I'm in a new country, living with new people. And people that don't really know me. I don't really know them. I can only know what I see and what I into I don't know how to say that in English. Lo que intuyo of them, you know? It has almost been a year, and well, it'll be a year in 3 months. And you get to know people a little bit. I don't want to feel like a victim. Like, oh, Poor Anna. I don't like that. That's boring. Bores the shit out of me. To be like, oh, this is hard and this is hard. It's fine. But I can't be hard on myself anymore. That's over. Being hard on myself is over. I can't be hard on myself. I've done that always. I've always been hard on myself. As a kid, a little bit older than what I mentioned before, maybe. Well, not that much actually. 8 and 9. I wouldn't want people to see me cry. I didn't like to cry. I didn't want to be weak. I didn't want to hurt in front of people. I think if I told my parents that I was sad a lot, they wouldn't believe me. Or would they? I'm sure there's only so much you can hide as a kid. And I'm sure there's so many highlights of life back then. But I do seem to remember a lot of the uncomfortable and weird moments. I don't want to go down a negative spiral. Been there, done that. I want to feel hopeful. I want to feel held. I want to feel safe. I want to feel safe. I want to be safe and feel safe. I was just thinking, life has been hard. And it has been harder for other people. For sure, for sure. For sure it has. But that doesn't take away from the fact that life has been hard. It has been hard. God. Life has been hard. I don't know about you, but I have this very wise voice or voices within me. I call my angels, sometimes gods, sometimes ancestors, sometimes goddesses if I feel like working with them. But these voices were coming through telling me borrón y cuenta nueva. Borrón y cuenta nueva. That means just new chapter, or not even new chapter, that means new era, new life. And hearing it in English really annoys me right now, because everybody and their mother, anything spiritual on the internet, new chapter, new this, new that. It's like, shut up already. Own your shit. You're fucked and you're messy. Stop lying to yourself. But in this case, I feel I've earned it. Maybe you don't have to earn it, but I don't fucking care. I've earned it. But that's not the point. The point is that I've been hearing that. And I feel it is time to let go of that wounded child. That wounded child that made questionable decisions. Later on in life. And I'm not that wounded child anymore. 25 years old. And too soon, about to be 26. I have grown. I have changed. And coming here to Galicia this past year, God. Part of me wants to be angry. A part of me wants to be annoyed. Yes, it does. Yes, it wants to. But I can't fucking be. I honestly can't fucking be annoyed and angry, because as much as it has been hard internally, like what has shifted, changed, evolved, put itself into place within me, fucking amazing. No, I have to tell you, fucking amazing. I love who I am today. And that's I think that's the first time I've said that ever. I love who I am. Like, oh my God, I like this girl. First of all, I used to not be a girl for a while. My brain is overthinking. It's like, but let the boys know you're not a trans woman. Not like it fucking matters, but you know, brains, you're not perfect. Whoever wants to judge me for saying that, you're not perfect. Don't fucking. Honestly, that's something that so baffles me about the internet. How fucking dare you sit down and, I don't know, talk shit about Ariana Grande for an hour? Who the fuck do you think you are, Miss Perfect? Mr. Perfect? Or whoever celebrity, whoever semi-famous YouTuber, whoever is sitting down in front of a fucking camera to judge people, I'm judging you right now. I'm judging you right now. No, I can't just sit down and say I'm judging you. It's not about that. I don't, you do what makes you happy. You do you. But at the same time, it makes me so fucking angry. How fucking dare you sit down and judge people? And I feel the same way. Every time I feel judged by the people that I live with, or anyone that surrounds me in any way, I get so angry at it, because it hurts me so deeply. Because being seen feels so fucking painful. Today I was writing something, and I said that allowing myself to be seen, or being seen, because I feel like being seen is not something that you can really allow. I mean, you can, but to me at this point, it's just like, if you step out of the door, this room, you will be seen, because you cannot help but be anyone else but yourself. So it's not about allowing it. It's just about trying to be comfortable in it, or not running away from it. Whatever, yeah. Allowing myself to be seen feels like being stabbed right in the solar plexus. It's like, oh God, it truly feels like that. I love my mom. But she really hurt me. God, she did. I don't know if there has been anyone in my life that has hurt me more than my mother. I don't. There have been people that have been more cruel, that have been ugly with me. But I don't think there has been anyone that has hurt me more than my mom. God, she has. She has been mean. And I know she didn't want to be. And I'm sure she has apologized back then. And I don't remember. I'm sure she felt bad. I'm sure she made note that was not Mother of the Year behavior. And also the culture that I grew up in, God, do I not resonate with it. And I'm gonna allow myself to just express how I really feel. And if anyone who watches this doesn't like it, it's fine. People in Panama, but I feel like Latin American people, it also happens with Colombians sometimes, are so fucking judgy. And if by any chance someone has found themselves in this video and you understand, just thank you for sitting here with me and understanding that. God, so judgy. And women with each other, oh my God, it's horrible. I couldn't bear it anymore. I had to become a man. I have to put male hormones in my body to make it stop because I couldn't handle that. And my family has a way of making fun of each other that I did not have the spine for. Maybe now I can laugh and be like, and notice that, for example, where I'm living at, people are more sensitive than I'm used to. So it feels weird for me. It was the positive side of that was that it didn't really matter what you said. Like you could just say your opinion about something, even if it sounded a little harsh, and people would be like, haha, you know? So that was nice. But the hard part was being a very sensitive person and being grinded by it. God, in the comments about my body constantly. Oh my God. You can't step out of the street without a man looking at you, honking at you, following your butt. Oh my God, that fucking sucks. That doesn't happen here where I am. Part of me kind of misses it. Like, where are my morning compliments, everybody? But growing up, that is not healthy. Being a teenager, being a child. I, as a child, had dirty blonde hair, pale skin, freckles. I was lean and gorgeous. And that called people's attention. And later on in life, as a teenager, my hair was no longer dirty blonde, but I was tall, had a good shape. I was pretty. I looked different from the people around me. And that called people's attention. And I started to hate it. Felt ugly. Felt disgusting. felt sinful, felt like I was doing something deeply wrong. And right now I'm telling you that it's not really registering. It's like, what? It makes me angry, I guess. It doesn't anymore though so much, but it did a few weeks ago when I realized how much my upbringing had really hurt my self-esteem. And now I understand that that, of course, is what has kept me from being seen. I mean, I haven't stopped trying to be seen. I love calling people's attention. I love being the center of attention for the right reasons. I've been doing YouTube for a while. Many channels, many ideas. And we have landed on this. And just no idea at all. Just a good old ramble. Good old ramble. I was raised to focus on money and make that the answer to all the problems in life. And it feels dumb to think that that's not the case right now, but it isn't. Ooh. It isn't. That laugh was a strange laugh. It isn't. I don't think I ever really paid attention. I mean, I did. God, I did. I think I have focused on myself betterment than more than anything else, and definitely more than anyone I know. I mean, not the people I've met lately, beautiful people, but more than anyone I grew up with and anyone that I met around my environment. But it's not a competition, it's not about that. I have focused on my self-growth, but now it's different. It's like, I understand that it matters the quality of a person that I am. I can't just go around stepping on people, and it's not that I'm really trying to do that, or I have done that lately. God, doing that makes me feel ashamed. I don't like the idea of hurting people. I hear myself and I'm like, you sound like some goody two-shoes. Like, shut up. The phrase, who the fuck do you think you are, comes into mind. That has been a very painful phrase. Maybe that's what I used it earlier. Because I hate it when people want to make other people hurt. And I wanted to show them you can also hurt. You don't get to judge people. Everyone's doing their best. I think I'll end it here. My heart hurts. Feeling some sort of like expanding energy in my throat. What almost like came from my heart, and then it's like, did this? I came up and then he did this. Blue, of course, for the throat. Wow, that signifies something deep. I know this area has been very blocked for a while, and I think it is time. Borrón y cuenta nueva. Time to start over. The past game that I was playing, game over, baby. I went through a little death cycle recently, and I did candles because I was feeling it. I did a red candle at first for transformation, and then I felt when the death energy was in my room, I understood it is time now. I didn't have black candles, so I took a red one, and with ink I wrote Morte, and then I lit it, and the energy in the room just felt like, imagine like a lake with trees and, you know, just nature surrounding it, but there is no sound at all. The air isn't moving, just stagnant. You're just like dead. Silent, quiet, unmoving, unchanging. Unchanging, is that a word? Not changing. I don't think not changing is a word, but just paralyzed in that moment. That's how the energy felt in the room. Now, yesterday, I know this doesn't look white, but when you light it, it does look white. I took that candle without even thinking. You know, the alchemy steps is red, black, and then there's white. I took it without even thinking, and then I lit it, and it looked white. And I was like, oh, I'm being reborn. And it feels uncomfortable, honestly. It's probably how baby feels when it's coming out. Like, what the fuck? Why are you taking me out of my comfortable little cave? But, yeah. I'm being reborn. Then you leave the past in the past, and a big, 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 big sign that this is happening is that my throat has opened up. It's finally liberated. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I need to take this puppy out for a spin. See what happens. Have an important call on Monday. Feels like a before and after to be in that call. And I'll get to use this new voice of mine. Something about it feels very stable. I feel naive believing it, but I also know what I know. That's okay. Wow. See you another day at another time. Bye. Bye. Oops.